This is Andy. I've decided to make a video on how to make the front GMC lighted emblem and show you exactly what's involved in putting this project together. These are pretty much all of the tools that you'll need, plus the use of an oven, because I heat the emblem up in an oven for about 8 minutes to loosen the glue so I can pop the front red lenses off. And then we'll use those lenses to cast some new white ones so the LEDs will shine through them. To do that, we use this casting resin. You can get it at any Michaels, or I got this online at Amazon. It's about $23. And then I used silicone molding putty. It's amazing mold rubber. You can get that at Amazon also. It was $23.99. Of course, I don't have that here. I already used it. Then I had to purchase some silicone wire because the hard stuff that I had laying around here in the shop did not work. It's way too hard. Also some very fine, I think this is 0.3 solder. It's about, it's very, very fine. This is the stuff, the regular stuff I usually use is way too thick. So I have a very fine wire wheel that I put on a drill. So once we get these out of here, there's some glue resin that we need to clean out. And then we have liquid electrical tape, because this also conducts electricity. This chrome coating on the plastic conducts electricity, so we need to insulate that, and also the back of the LED strip. And this is the LED strip that we got, that we use. It's a WS2812B addressable LED pixel strip, and this is runs on 5 volts. You can see right there, it's 144 LEDs. We're only going to use 99, so we've got a little bit of room to play there. And we use this SP105E magic controller to control that via Bluetooth. That runs on 5 volts along with our addressable LEDs. So we use this to step it down from 12 volts to 5 volts so we don't burn our LED strip up. Then we have a soldering iron that we're going to use to put it all together, and I decided to purchase one on Amazon. It was about $60. It's very fine tip, and it's digital, so I can control the temperature. A couple of tools, some screwdrivers, and a little plastic trim tool that I use to get this out without damaging the chrome. And silicone is what we use to seal everything all up before we put our white lenses over top of the LEDs once we sure they're working. And I use a 12-volt power source to power everything up, so I know exactly that everything's working as I go along. So I'll make a connection, and then I'll test it, and then I'll make another connection, and then I'll test it to make sure I'm not doing a bunch of work for no reason. So yeah, so the first thing we're going to do first on that note is we're going to connect all of our electrical to the 12-volt power supply and make sure that everything works. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our controller out, fresh out of the box, and we'll see on the back of this somewhere here, yeah, a makeshift wiring diagram. You can see it says you need to run your power, jump your power across to the LED strip, and there's only 3 connections that we're making. And of course, first thing we have to do is we have to work with 5 volts and not 12. So we're going to strip this back just a little bit there. And these guys, same thing, want to put a little bit more on the edge there. Good set of wire strippers. This comes with a screwdriver. Just loosen these connections up. I don't think we're going to use the clock. We're going to use the power, ground, and the data. And that's going to be these three that we're going to use here. Alright, if we look, we've got data's in the middle, power's red, ground is white. So you can see there's a power positive there. The negative on that side. There's also direction, which way it's going, so we know we use the front and don't start in the rear. Plus it's a male fitting on a female end. So we're going to go ahead and take a piece of, I'm going to use regular wire for this just because it's just a hard piece. I'm going to jump it like the wiring diagram says. This is just a piece of wire that I got off of a old wiring harness, came off the used engine. So that's going to go in positive there, along with this here. This is our negative. Okay. And this is going to jump over to here. Along with a positive here. Okay. Take this third one over. And grounds. And all right. Oops. Positive come out. Come on. Make it a little bigger. All right. Positive, data, ground. Positive, ground. Positive, ground. Our connections are good. So now we should be able to plug our light strip up. Check it, make sure it works. Most of it's working. So we get the magic LED app out, and we go here and turn our Bluetooth on, and we select our device. And that's why we connect everything first. Not working. How about that? Alright then. And we're done.